Good morning everyone. How are you all today? We are a group of 5 international students of University of Sydney. We have chosen student-centered service improvement as topic for our team assignment. Somehow we all have similar unsatisfactory service experience from this unit from our admission till today whenever we had to offer any service to this office. To strengthen our reasoning, we have conducted a survey of 5 questionnaires on 60 people, which includes both national and international students as well as few tutors. And we have found that 28% people are happy only with the time issues and 53% are happy with the customer services. At the same time, it indicates there's a lot of people who are really unhappy with the overall services. However, the service time, customer service or behavioral pattern, delayed response either through email or over phone, and shortage of equipments are identified as the major problems where immediate improvements are necessary. I would like to invite my another team member, Ms. Sandra, to take over this presentation and discuss the proposed solutions.
Thank you, Samina. Now I'm going to introduce our proposed solution. The first one is to add general support, for example, to increase the workforce in service desks and to enhance the staff training, especially in service attitude and professional skills. The second one is our manpower. It's about to add IT service support. The first one is to suggest they can have the 24-hour chat online program. The second one is to have quick assisted the method, especially when the staff can directly help the student to control the laptop. And the third one is to have the reference number against the client's ID. Then the staff can just refer to the recording history to improve the efficiency. So those are the solutions. Both is beneficial for the student center and the students. They can improve the efficiency and increase the satisfaction and reduce the student anxiety. And in the long term, it can save money and also can save energy. The University of Sydney have many international students. The student can more reliable on the student center. It's benefits for the university. Now I'm going to introduce my next member to introduce the stakeholder analysis.
Thank you, Sandra. I'm Karen. I'll start the analysis of stakeholder. Firstly, I'll use the interest of the stakeholder. We divide it to 3 groups. First one is student, as the improvement will provide them high-quality service to solve their problem in study and daily life. The student will have interest in this project. And the second group is the administrative office and director of student center. They take the responsibility of the implementation of the improvement and give economic support to achieve this improvement. At the same time, the improvement will increase the satisfaction from students. This will bring them high reputation and invite more students to choose our university, which will interest them. The last part is the staff in HR, IT, and student center staff. This improvement will increase their workload and they need to put more effort on working for maintain their improvement so that they may not interested in this improvement. Next, I identify 2 key stakeholders of this improvement. The first one is the student. As we all know, the student is the main part of university. Our improvement is aimed at give the student more convenient service. The student is the advocate and beneficiary from this improvement. So we think the student is the first group we should to persuade. The second key stakeholder is the director of the student center, who will actually manage the improvement. Student center is working for provide high efficiency service for students. So The director is the one who will give the plan and apply for this project. After the improvement achieved, the director needs to control and monitor the further activities in the future. So he is also a key role in this improvement. In the next part, Danny will give the communication of stakeholder.
Thank you, Carrie. I'm Danny, and I will introduce the communication plan of our Student Center Improvement Program. As Carrie said before, we need to convince two stakeholders. One is the students of Sydney Uni, and the other is Student Center Director. For students, we need to tell them about the positive impact of our plan and how they will benefit from these changes. And we will introduce the specific changes in detail, such as the 24 hours online service and the remote control service. By the way, we need to tell them some other benefits like the reference number. We will say you can get a reference number when you apply for service. And if you need the follow-up service, you can just tell the staff your number directly. So all of these things will save your time, which means you can use this time to do more meaningful things. And for the Student Center Director, we need to submit our plan to him. And in order to make our plan more persuasive, we need to provide some questionnaire results and the successful stories of other schools. And the communication plan method we choose are the email and phone. You know, email is a convenient and fast method, so it's our preferred method. And if our stakeholders misunderstand our plan and need our explanation, we will call them directly. So next, Wendy will talk about the teamwork strengths to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Danny. I want to tell the people what is the excellent leadership qualities of our team to contribute to the work and how we use these advantages to help the stakeholders associated with the project. These advantages are probably in 5 areas. Samina has a very good work experience and language advantages. Kaijun always encourages other peoples. Danny is very good in socializing about the project. Sandra is a very good communicator. As for me, I think I am a good project executor. Team self-confidence and make decision abilities can help student and student center to solve these problems. Confidence allows students to express their opinions and complaints of the student center, and the leadership of the student center can make a decision at the critical moment to immediately reform the student center. So the next seminar will introduce the conclusion.
To conclude, on behalf of my team, I would like to say that we have selected this problem based on genuine problems. We collected people's opinion and we have tried to propose some practical solutions to improve the services. In fact, these solutions or services are also available in other universities as well. Moreover, Student Center is one of the service unit or office which not only dealing with the internal stakeholders, rather with the external stakeholders as well. It means it has its own contribution to the image of the University of Sydney. As a proud student of University of Sydney, I would cordially request all of our present audience to support us with your reasoning, to come up with your own feedback and ideas for further improvement of these services that we have highlighted, and so that we all can be combined and draw the management's attention so they can feel the urgency to improve the services for our all holistic approach and let us get better served. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time and presence.